Yo, y'all, listen, we outside. This is Hidden Peak first episode. Listen, my name is DJ Potential. I'm here with a couple guys. We're going to start this episode off right. So we're going to introduce everybody like this. My guy to the right, Richard. My guy to the left, Osa. My guy to the super left, Julie. What do you do, my boy?
All right, so basically, I'm just a graphic designer. On the side, I be bartending. I work for Sneak Peek, and I'm just community impact director.
You're definitely a dancer too.
I'll be dancing. I'll be dancing. You know, little leg work. You know, little something. But yeah, I just like community work. I like empowering people. I like giving people platforms and just creating more spaces for Black people to thrive.
Like I said, I'm DJ Potential, so I DJ. I like to organize communities with the guys, you know, Sneak Peek and everything like that. I don't really do too much other than DJ and talk shit, so that's what I'm gonna do here on this podcast for real. Osa, what you got?
My name is Osa. I go by Mudia. I'm a dancer. I'm also a serial entrepreneur. So, you know, I work in nightlife / entertainment. And I'm also getting into DJing and event curating. So, yeah.
Fire.
Big facts.
Julio, Don Who?
Hey, yep. About that.
Julio.
The name on paper is spelled the same, but it's Julio with a hard J. I do not go by Julio. Yo puedo hablar español.
Julio.
Yo puedo hablar. Pero
USA.
my name is Julio. I'm the CFO, Chief Financial Officer of Sneak Peek. I am a journalist, a community organizer, I guess now.
Facts.
I play piano, guitar.
Word?
I'm learning the harmonica.
Who is this?
And
Sneak the musician.
yeah, I'm about to be 2 years locked in, so
I never do this.
Come on, man. Locked in, you get it? Cause come on.
Locked in? Oh, I get it.
Come
Locked
on,
in.
Bullshit.
I'm the only one here with glasses. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all 2020?
No,
Yeah.
I can't see.
Yeah.
I was about to say.
I could see, you know.
I can see.
Like one of God's favorites. Must be nice.
You know the vibes. You know the vibes.
I only can't see when it comes to me looking at the computer too long.
But bringing, I cannot speak. Oh, so what's that?
A motion wheel.
For what?
For what? You say it.
What is the motion wheel for?
I
What is the motion wheel?
I bet. So, right? We just wanted. So here on Hidden Peak, you know, our objective was just, you know, we're just 4 Black men trying to build community and also trying to increase our emotional vocabulary.
That's a fact.
We witness a lot of times people don't have the right terminology or the right words to express how they feel, and we just want to learn with y'all.
Big facts.
Yeah, I'm
So we spinning? What are we spinning for?
So yeah, so Osa got the wheel. He finna pick a word and emotion that we can all feel, and then we gonna Google it if we don't know it and explain it to y'all. That's pretty much it.
On your mark.
Get set or go.
Yeah.
Lethargic.
Oh,
That was me this morning. It's an easy one. That was me this morning, dog. I felt lethargic as all hell. I had to wake up at like 5:30, 5:45, listen out because I had to drop my pops off at the train station. Works out in the city. I'm based on Long Island, so I make a trip out here.
he deep.
For the sake of Sneak Peek, because I love everybody on this couch and the guy in that chair and the 2 cameramen you can't see. So I felt lethargic as all hell after I dropped off my pops and I tried to take a little nap. I just woke up groggy and lethargic, and I still had to work. It was terrible.
Pineapple.
Lethargic is like a great level of like tiredness and exhaustion. So after okay, so pineapple is like the word the code word we're gonna use.
Pineapple.
If you know use context clues, and y'all gonna check the reference, the cultural reference.
I felt the vibrations.
Man said pineapple.
Nah, pineapple. You felt what?
I felt the vibrations. But wait,
yeah,
can
lethargic.
we define what lethargic mean? Like this
Lethargic, like
this English
like
language, man.
Exhaustion, like just
Exhausted.
Tired,
deep exhaustion,
sluggish.
Sluggish.
Word.
I'm gonna Google it right now.
I feel lethargic every day. I'm a sleepy boy, so I really like after work I go to bed. Like that's my day in
He be
life.
taking naps when he can. It's like a cat.
Every chance I get, yeah,
I'm not
definitely.
gonna lie.
Cat
I'm a
naps.
night owl. I don't know why I don't feel
Try it one more time.
lethargic. Hey, check me out.
You got it.
Check me out.
But yeah, I'm a night owl too, but sometimes I just the body don't want to go to work.
I'm more creative.
I wasn't born to work. I'm gonna tell you that right
How do
now.
I do
Y'all could keep hustle culture. I don't want to do that. I want to take naps at midday
Yeah,
and wake up when I'm done sleeping, not
In
because
this
I have to stuff
economy-
reading books.
I go to sleep every chance I get. I don't know how y'all stay up.
In this economy,
I can't sleep.
But I stay up at night sometimes because I feel like I was robbed of my own time earlier in the day. So I try and take back the time that wasn't given to me, that I wasn't able to take advantage of.
That's like
Because
spiritual.
I work full time. I've got sneak peek. I've got another job. My calendar is colorful as all hell. It looks like the wheel for real, bro.
Sheesh, that's rough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, but yeah,
I felt that.
lethargic. I be that sometimes.
Piggybacking over what Julio said about, working for Sneak Peek, a big part of it, Sneak Peek's mission is just to create third spaces to combat the loneliness pandemic. Just
Epidemic.
Epidemic. My
We
bad.
out the pandemic.
Out of
Supposedly.
pandemic. As a result of the pandemic, it resulted into a loneliness epidemic.
Hold on, what the girls be doing?
Clock it.
clock it.
That's clock it.
Y'all know the
Clock
emoji
it.
for
This is
clock
clock
it?
Clock
Yeah,
it.
that emoji.
Yeah, clock it.
Yeah.
Clock it, bro.
Because they be doing this and
Clock
party
it.
when you getting like a nice little dub.
Yeah, what
in the
does
party.
that mean? What does it mean?
Like,
What does it mean?
Like spice.
Spice.
Oh, I mean like
Spicy.
Salt Bae.
Like
It was that
Salt
guy
Bae.
that was seasoning
Salt Bae.
the chicken.
Yeah,
So,
nah,
But that's
not
the salt
Mosrach,
is a spice. So
Yeah, spice. Yeah, he a DJ, so he
But
be
this is-
spicing at the Dub Fest and all that.
But yeah,
Dub fest.
I'm crying.
I need my beer. But there are spaces like as you were saying.
So third spaces, right? It's our pilot episode, so we're gonna expand upon that. Essentially, what third spaces, what clarified third spaces, and how is it important to create third spaces within the Black community, right? The premise of Sneak Peek is that, I look at y'all, and I only see events that we can go to outside of partying that we can have build community into.
At
Right.
little to no cost, low or no cost. Because
Facts.
outside is expensive. Y'all know this.
Facts.
In this
Outside is
economy.
expensive.
Here's what I'll say to that though. What I realized just like cause like I'm kind of a social media head. Like I spend a lot of time on social media just like to get ideas and just to do research on people and different things. And what I realized is that there's so many things going on that it's hard to like find them. It's weird. Like it's like some kind of weird insidious type of thing where like there's mad stuff going on in third spaces. Like there's a whole bunch of, let's not say bars, there's a whole bunch of like bookstores and community affairs essentially that have stuff, but it's hard to find because you're flooded with so much information
Exactly.
about other things.
You're spoiled
right?
for
You got-
choice.
You got news right now. Trump is president, so like everything that he does, boom, breaking news. Then you have like the things that you personally like, so you have your friends, and you have like any type of music you like, new artists you want to listen to music. There's so many things that are going on that it's hard to like, unless you're vehemently looking for it, it's very hard to actually find those third spaces. Spaces that have events in your third space. You feel me?
But can we define what third space is?
For
Real
sure.
quick?
Facts.
In my opinion, if you want to go first.
Okay, a third space is basically a social gathering where that's apart from home, which is a first space, and work, which is a second space where you can gather and connect with other people to build community.
I agree.
He's spitting.
I agree.
That was Webster, Merriam-Webster.
Oxford.
He studied
Oxford.
it. He studied it right before he got
Yeah.
here.
Wikipedia.
Studied it right before he got here.
Hey,
Encyclo-
we still riding.
Encyclopedia?
So what's an example of a third space then?
Barbershop.
A barbershop.
That's a weird third
gym.
space.
But
That's for
honestly,
men though. For men. Because you
True,
think girls
true.
can
I
have
mean,
as a
these-
barbershop as a third space?
Whether
They
you-
have salons. They have nail shops and stuff.
It depends. I'm not gonna lie. I grew up in a salon.
It does.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
It does
I
depend
didn't grow up in here.
because, like, I'm not gonna lie.
A laundromat could be a third space. Not gonna hold you.
Facts.
You think so?
Yo, if you've ever been to a laundromat, you got your bag of quarters.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wait somewhere for them clothes to finish up, and sometimes people don't always have the convenience of a laundromat being near their home, so they can't run back to the crib and then come back to the laundromat, and then there's a community there. Hopefully, you have like good relationships with your neighbors and those within that space, and then you just end up sitting there and talking, and then you find that you have a lot of similarities, and you're able to like build out from there. Oh yeah, I live on the third floor, whatever have you. Oh yeah, your kid is such and such, and then now you've got a babysitter and a neighbor and a friend and all these different things. But with third spaces, the main focus of the third space, the main purpose is to facilitate conversation. Like that has to be the main point of the space. It could be the result, like just a byproduct of whatever is happening there, but like conversation has to be at the core of it. Like no distractions around her. The distractions don't detract from the conversation being had. So that's why like a salon or a barbershop.
So a party can't be a third space.
A party by nature can't necessarily be a third space by the definition I just gave.
Because
the main focus isn't necessarily conversation. Like but it's possible to go to a party and then barely talk to the person you went to the party with because you're doing.
But a party can be a third space.
But it can be a third space.
It's essentially it's pretty much based on one's experience of that set space.
Precisely.
Like a bar could be third space, right? Only spaces can be third spaces. It was more so what is your experience that results in that being a third space.
Yeah.
From what I hear you guys saying, it sounds like any space could be a third space as long as you talk to somebody.
Facts.
Okay.
And you're building community.
Okay, gotcha.
Building community is the essential core.
Okay, got you. Because, okay, I got it. I was thinking that the third space was more so like geared towards a place outside of your home because you can easily like have conversations in your house though. Right? You could talk to people in your crib, you could talk on the phone, you can go to work and talk to people on the phone. So
you could be in like a Discord or something.
So what separates those from being a third space? Other than the fact that you're working or home.
If that third space in your home is one that doesn't necessarily involve those in your home, if you get what I'm saying, like I can experience a third space while at home if I'm on a Discord chat with people that aren't in my.
It's not just that. It's just
so if I'm home and I'm talking to y'all, is that a third space?
Nah. To us, to you, it's not.
To y'all,
yeah. To me, that's
because if you live there and you sleep there and you reside there, you do other things than just speaking and building community.
An MMORPG could be a third space.
Exactly.
Like if you join a guild.
Yeah, it's a virtual. It's a
Roblox.
It's a virtual.
That's a third space.
Roblox is a terrible game.
Minecraft. That's a third space.
Yeah.
Fortnite.
Roblox is a terrible game.
Throwback. Modern Warfare 2. Those godforsaken
lobbies.
lobbies. Bro. Yeah, if you know, you know.
But
those born before 2002.
I'm kind of curious, based on your experiences with third spaces, like especially pertaining to
Pop Tropica, dog. Sorry.
What is
Pop Tropica
Pop Tropica was an online game. It was fun.
If you know about Pop Tropica,
I used to play Wizard 101.
Yeah. Wait, what was the element?
I was a fire element.
I was dead.
Bro. Even in Pokemon.
I think somebody would mention Wizard 101. Nah, bro.
Wow.
Nah,
we still play it to this day. That's
can't-
shocking.
can't-
Nah, we some geeks. That's crazy. That's what I just learned about us on this.
Oh my god.
We some geeks, bro.
I used to lag on mine though. I used to have like
I did
bro.
not pay for those
Yeah, bro.
subscriptions.
I'm not gonna lie, I paid for it.
I did it.
What?
I got all expansion passes.
At my young
Yeah,
age.
and I ain't had all that. I ain't have all that.
I mean,
Yeah,
not gonna
no
lie,
bread.
I feel like
My family
I ain't
computer
had no
was
bread either,
back
but
playing
bro,
solitaire.
Me too.
Bro, I can hack a virtual card.
And you could put it on your phone bill at the same time too.
Niggas watching too much porn in those days, so like it was hard to.
Yeah, we gonna cut that
have
out.
a fat. Oh.
I mean,
My fault, I need my beer.
continuity sake.
But yeah, let's go back. But
Yeah, third
speaking of
spaces.
third spaces, right? Like, as black men and as you know, just being in the black community, what kind of spaces do you want to see? Because for me personally, what I witnessed is that there's a lack of third spaces and such a decline. Like back then during Black Panther parties, just civil rights movements, people will literally create their own third spaces no matter where they was at. Like you go to a coffee shop and they'll be like, okay, today we're gonna talk about righteousness and civil rights, and you will pass out books, and you will force people, black people, to just build community, do that. And I don't see that now. So I'm just like, what's something that y'all want to see looking forward? What third spaces do you want to see more of?
Just because you brought up like Black Panther Party and stuff like that, I was talking to like somebody I really respect, and they were saying that like not everyone's an activist, you know. So those spaces were like forced, like they had to pass out books, they had to do certain things, or human nature and just black people wouldn't move forward. So I think black spaces now and third spaces now that I look for is something that you have to create yourself, and I think that it'd be something that I'm passionate about. So like I'm passionate about music and event curating and just meeting people and making friends. Like that's something that I really want to do. So I would have to create that for myself though, and I would have to like look and try to get people to come to a certain place so that we could, I guess, like we said, communicate and talk to each other and build relationships. But that's what I would want to do. I would want to build a community where we just like meet each other
and can build relationships from initial nothing.
Perfect.
So that's what I would want to do.
Also, what's your experience been with like third spaces?
Like, what do you want to see more of?
To feel more free, to not like, I don't know. My main third space that I go to is parties. So like the shift is really since I started joining Sneak Peek, it moved from parties to actual events and intentionally speaking to people and building relationships. So my main thing right now, what I want to see in third spaces is just intentionally like whoever comes, force them to speak to someone, even if they're an introvert. Like get them to speak, get them to learn about someone else, and basically probably build something after that, build something great after that. You never know what happens.
So you're saying like you
Break
want to
out
see
of
more
your shell.
spaces of like expressing vulnerability?
Not vulnerable, because I'm not easy with vulnerability.
You try to break out your shell. So what
break
does that
out of
mean?
your
Just being open.
just being open to new possibilities, being
Okay.
open to new conversations, actually speaking to people, actually going out and learning about someone other than yourself, because what's the harm in that? Yeah.
I
Julio?
heard that. So, the main third space I experienced for the longest time was, has been rather. Let me say, the gym. I went to Stony Brook, and that's actually where I met Tajay, and I spent potential.
Yeah, cut that up.
Cut that. Don't put that extra name.
I'm the editor.
I need my beard.
You're actually
That's fucking funny.
Look at me.
You're not
Yeah, cut that
funny.
bitch out. Restart that moment.
But yeah, as far as third spaces, the third space that I spent a lot of my time in was gyms. So y'all ever see those like memes or videos where it's like guys will not know each other's name for like 3, 4, 5 months, but then you ask them about the other person, it's like, nah, that's my guy. Like that's my bro. Look.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, that's him. Not
Yo,
gonna lie.
that's really
Not gonna lie, I met him as potential.
Oh, here we go.
Exactly.
That's what I am.
Exactly. And like it's like his name's really potential. You know, it didn't hit me.
Yeah, this guy is funny.
So,
But yeah, like you start to build these. At first, it feels parasocial because you're just kind of like walking by each other.
I literally get that.
just
though.
kind of acknowledging
There's
each
so
other.
many
You never
TikToks
really
you walk past the same person
and
every day,
and all of
every
a sudden
day.
you have a relationship.
Fact,
It's like, yo, bro, so like, how you been? You dapping each other? I was like, yo, my guy, like, I didn't see you the other day. Like, you sick? You good? And then all of a sudden, we're asking each other these questions. And mind you, that might be the only time we have a conversation.
That's him at international.
Like,
every time you go,
we
you're gonna find
only
this
have
guy.
a conversation in that one
I don't
space.
be no more. I don't work no more.
But we build a relationship through that, and that's quote unquote a third space by default.
By
because
default, yeah, by
you're
default.
just engaging in conversation. It's not like y'all are gonna go spot each other. You might if the gym is like small enough, or if y'all work in similar routines and everything. But gyms, I think, are a fun third space that I've been able to experience. And then outside of that, just cultural clubs at in college, like Caribbean Student Organization, African Student Union, Black Student Union. Those spaces those are like stamped third spaces, because when you have a G body, which is like a general body meeting, for those who aren't privy to like what the different terms are, when you have a G body meeting, you literally pick a topic, congregate, like all of you meet up in one location. Somebody's up front, they facilitate the conversation, and everybody gives their different like perspective and point of view, and that is the point of it. That is the entire purpose, to converse. And then outside of that, like hopefully you build on something that you can change within the community on your campus, and see how things could like shake out and improve for the black students. Because Stony Brook's a PWI, I think the black student percentage there is like between 6 and 8%.
It don't feel like that though.
It doesn't, but that's the thing. So the tricky part about PWIs and it not feeling like certain student populations are as low as they are is because the way whiteness is experienced and the way it exists, it's the default. So if you see anything that isn't white or anybody that isn't white in even a small group, you're like, damn, that's a lot of black people. Damn, that's a lot of Spanish people. That's a lot of Asian people. No, it's not.
You just notice it more.
You just notice it more because they're not white. you treat the whiteness as if it's just there, like the paint on these walls. You don't notice that the walls are just plain white because that's seen as. I definitely think those white too. But you see the analogy that I'm trying to make. Like it just feels absolute. It's almost like a fish in water. You don't know the water's there
because you're part of ASU and BSU.
I would. Two things I want to piggyback on that, right? One thing, I wish that representation of like life as like black people existed outside of college. I feel like after people leave college, it's like, okay, we don't meet no more, we're not friends.
And that's if you get to go to college. Because it's a very small percentage of people that get to go to college. I think it's like 2 out of 10 Americans.
Not because like
4-year degree.
That's definitely cap.
Like, I'm just trying to think like events wise, like bro, like fashion shows, ASUs, like all those events, like I wish like there was more of that outside.
It exists. No, you just need to be tapped in. You just need to be tapped in.
Like, but back to what you were saying, how like there's such a smorgasbord of everything.
You have to find it.
Like, bro, there's so much stuff going on. Like, bro, like college is like it's just college. Like, you know, so it's like
it's only 1 or 2 or 3 maybe. Exactly. But like if New York Fashion Week come around, it's 30
literally
fashion shows
a million fashion shows.
Yeah,
so
I see people getting gift box from Nike right now, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna be at the shows and everything. Like that's nice.
Yeah, so that's how I feel. I'm just like, yo, it's like so much. Like the world was like so vast,
especially in New York. Like.
Yeah, it's really a New York thing. It's a New York thing.
There's a lot of black people here. Mind you,
New
New York doesn't even have the highest like percentage of black people.
That's what I'm saying. Back to what you were saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I only interact with black people.
I only see black people.
And that's a beautiful thing. So it's like, I live on Long Island. I wish I interacted with more.
But I'm saying like you saying that white people is like is a norm or like a small fish in a big pond. I don't even see it like that because my pond is only black people.
And that's due to segregation. High key, but also like we find the community with each other.
So it's like I'm just crying. Yo, his beard.
Somebody grab my beard.
But so it's like I just find it so interesting because based on my like experience of like relationships with third spaces and how people be like, oh, white people did, white people that. And it's like, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really experienced racism to a degree that other people do because they didn't experience white people.
Yeah, exactly.
So like people bring white people in the equation. Like I have my own inherent, intrinsic responses to kind of how America treats us.
Yeah.
But in reality,
you don't even be around them enough to have.
I'm gonna lie with that statement. So I went to a BWI, SUNY Canton, upstate, right?
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't have a bad experience though. That's so crazy though. So I used to hang around a lot of white people, right?
On purpose?
On purpose, actually, because they seem cool. Yeah, but I didn't realize what racism and what like the whole state of political things in America. What
the political
economic
state of the world.
I didn't notice that until I got to college, and all the black, mind you, I was part of the ASU because me being a Nigerian American, it was only right. Yeah. So most of the ASU members would look at me crazy when I'm hanging around with these white people. I was like, what's wrong? It was only until after I left that I realized, like, oh, okay, that's why they were looking at me crazy. Yeah. But hey, there are some white people that are cool, and there are some that are not, and it's okay.
It's facts. It's okay. I mean, it's okay for people that aren't.
It's not okay for the people that aren't.
Yeah. The people that aren't, you need to fix yourself.
All right, so let me ask you this then, right? How do you guys navigate third spaces with women? Like, how do you build relationships with women in third spaces? Because I feel like I don't know, in life, like, nowadays, women have this idea that not only you have to, like, fund everything, but anybody that comes and approaches them, wants to talk to them, wants, some feeling vagina. And then there's, like, if they don't want the vagina immediately, they're going to try to play the long game. Because, like, TikTok is very telling. Instagram and social media is very telling. So
it's a reflection.
Even if you don't like necessarily want that, someone is probably thinking that.
This is a conversation.
My question is that
my question you can say, hey man,
no.
Matter of fact, it should be a conversation with you too because how do you then talk to men on both fronts?
I don't.
Oh, so you don't date?
No.
Yeah, how is dating?
I don't date. That's the
question. Is like, how is dating in third spaces? Is being a man?
I mean.
As a straight.
No, as a man.
As a man, period. Of any.
How is dating being a man?
Because we could all give our different perspectives.
But it's very much different.
That's the point.
That's the point, bro.
For
us to discuss all of it. Okay. Ain't no holds barred.
Okay, so who wanna go first?
I'm just the boy. But like,
I'm just a child.
I'm a chill guy for real.
yeah, that's my motto.
I mean, I just in third spaces with women. One thing that I will say changed for me years ago, and actually the CEO of Sneak Peek,
Which
Sheba,
one?
Sheba.
Yeah. Don't mention. Don't
She
forget.
is-
I want CEO and the other CEO.
Yeah,
Is-
we have different titles now.
Yeah,
CEO, COO, CFO, all that.
What about Sybil?
She's
COO.
the COO, Chief Operations Officer.
That's what I'm
She's
saying.
not the
This is
co-CEO?
the pilot episode.
When did that
she,
change?
she is, but
Bro,
the
we had a
title
meeting about
changed.
it.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you might have. That might have been the.
You was
That
there.
might have been the
Okay.
NAT meeting.
Just be
Okay.
mindful of time. Just be mindful of time.
Yeah. But yeah, in third spaces with women, the assumption is because we live in a patriarchal society, the assumption is going to be one that is usually negative or apprehensive due to the fact that some men have ulterior motives when they pursue relationships or engage with women. Not all men do.
That's really my question for real. Like, how do you differentiate yourself? And how
Sometimes
you
you just
how do you
need
kind
to
of
say it.
prove that? Like, you
Sometimes
shouldn't
you
have
just-
to.
that's
what I'm
So how do you
saying,
prove
bro.
it?
Like,
Sometimes you outright
The
say
way
it.
you prove it is
Like proving without proving, because I don't want to have to prove myself. Like, I just want to be friends. Like, let's just
You don't
be cool.
do
Like,
That's what I'm
why-
saying,
what do
like,
I gotta
bro, you
prove
don't
that I
do
don't
too
want
much.
Even
to?
me, even but time. No, but bro, it's not even like that, bro. Like literally, bro.
Even it's-
I literally.
You could be nice to a shorty.
Bro,
and they
I'm
go,
saying, bro. Like literally,
Literally.
I'm bro. Like we, maybe you, cause like if someone assumes that you want them, that's gonna be insane.
Right.
Respectfully.
right.
Because you don't even talk to
I don't
them.
even.
That's what I'm
talk
saying.
to
So
that.
like, bro, literally, bro. Like I'm pretty sure we can all relate. We've been doing nothing, and a girl assumes that we want to get in their pants,
That's a fact.
and it's like, bro, literally, I'm like, I
held
don't
the
even
door.
know you.
I held the door.
Like,
I tapped the bartender to get his attention
That's
for
what
you
I'm
because I saw
saying.
you needed a drink.
and honestly, I feel like the best way is just to roll with the L's. Like, as much as you can try to combat it, you can't combat someone's assumption of you
Facts.
without confronting it. Me, right? The way I try to navigate it is like until it's brought to my attention and I could articulate myself and I could literally go and like challenge it directly. For example, if I'm hearing rumors, I'm not going to really spend time. This is just rumor. Unless it's like tarnishing my name.
Yeah.
Someone's like, oh, he just wants me. I'm like, girl, I don't want you.
Yeah.
That'd be the
That's
crazy
that.
thing,
That's
bro. You
that.
could just be a cool guy and they don't think you want them.
You're like, oh my
That's
God, Rich he wants me. I'm like,
Because a lot of people
No, I
mistaken.
don't know you.
A lot of
Kindness
people
for
mistake.
desire.
Yeah, and it's because of the way they grew up. Like,
Nah, it's because the bar's in hell, bro. People
Literally.
aren't nice.
The
People
bar is
are
in
not
hell.
nice. A lot of people aren't nice. So when they receive kindness, and also let me preface it with this: sometimes it's a matter of them receiving kindness and they already deem you somewhat attractive. If they deem you somewhat
so?
attractive already,
Yeah.
yes,
Think so? Yeah,
because
actually.
because there's a bit of hope there. It's like, well, even if he's not necessarily my type, he kind of cute. Oh, he's showing me
He's
a little
sweet?
bit of attention.
He
sweet.
nice?
He's nice to me.
oh, that's my man.
Maybe there's something. I don't know about the jump to that's my
I know,
man.
I
That
know,
happens sometimes.
that happens sometimes too.
Yeah, to hyperbolize. But like sometimes if you are like, say I'm at, let me not even say work because that's a whole different like bag that we could get into on a different day. But if I'm in a social space and I'm interacting with kindness towards a woman or sometimes even a man because I've been misread that way before.
Same, bro.
And I'm just being nice, being polite, I'm smiling, I'm laughing, and then like you kind of start to pick up that they're like leaning in, like with sometimes physically with their body language, like they start to lean in a little bit more. Their eyes linger on you a little bit more. They laughing, they breaking that touch barrier. They're like and then now I'm like, wait, I don't think
The touch
they
barrier.
think I'm. Nah, I don't
Yeah,
want you like that.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's
And
like-
you can either address it that night or you gotta hope that there's some kind of forum where you can speak to them and put that away. Because they might just roll with that assumption until the next time they see you and now they think they can pick up where they left off. But it's like, we never went anywhere. We're not picking up anything. Because we didn't go anywhere. You did.
Fact,
But we chilling.
Even my main potential, we'd be like, bro, we trying to be friends.
Facts.
That's what I be
That's
trying
what
to
I'm
say. That's what I'm trying to say.
Like literally, I'm literally like, bro, I just want friends.
All of us on
That's
this,
a cool
all
guy,
of us
man.
here, say for potential and Osa, I'm an extrovert. Like,
Nah, I'm introvert.
I'm an
an
extro-
introvert,
I'm
bro.
an
your
extroverted
job
introvert.
forces you to be extroverted, but by nature you're an introvert. Like I know
I'm
this.
an
Yeah.
introvert too.
Sure.
You're an introvert too, but you could turn it on. You're an introvert
I don't like being
as
around
I don't
people.
want
a
to talk
Leo
to
stellium.
Down
And
to
yes,
somebody.
I'm a man.
I'm an Aquarius stellium.
I've got Aquarius and Leo placement, so like
Oh
that's
my
why we be
God,
rocking.
that's
I
my
don't-
nigga.
I don't know anything about that shit.
So
I don't.
if y'all don't
Soaring
believe
in
in
the
the
sky
space
with the-
racism, aka
They've got about a
astrology,
minute left.
Oh, say less. Yeah. So let's wrap it up. Third spaces, astrology. We're just chill guys for real.
Fuck the horoscope shit.
Hidden peak.
Bro, it's definitely,
we can address.
I don't want to get into that shit, bro. No. That's just not real, bro.
No, yes, it
That's
is.
just not
Yes,
real,
it
bro.
is. Yes, it is, bro. Yes, it is.
Yes,
I'm
Save
gonna
that
start
for next
texting
episode.
you with angel
We'll save
numbers.
that for the
I'm
next
gonna
I
start
swear to
texting
God,
angel
you do that
numbers
shit,
on
we
these
got
niggas.
blocked
Except
in
for
chat.
all angel
I'm gonna text you at
Wrap this
777, bro.
motherfucker up. Wrap this bitch up. Wrap this bitch up.